Yo everybody, hey, Chris here. I want to show you guys a bunch of comic books that I got in the mail, lots of them here. Mostly from Horizon Comics. Some from, I think, another one, I can't remember who, but anyways, didn't do any unboxings. I got them a little while ago. I'm just trying to play catch up, being so busy. So I'm going to be doing 3 quick videos here showing books from the 16th, books for the 23rd, and also on the weekend I was able to pick up the 30th books. I picked those up on the 2nd, so from a comic book shop in Edmonton. So let's get to it. First quick video here showing books from the 16th of March. So first up, Amazing Spider-Man 656. Really cool. I think I really like the cover. Interior art, pretty good. I think it's Marcos. Yeah, it's Martin. Everybody's, you know, most people I'm hearing is saying it's really good. It is a bit of a throwback to old Spider-Man art. The story is really good. I like the suit and everything like that, the idea behind it. But yeah, the art, I don't know, it's not my most favorite. I mean, I go with it, but for the old style of art, sometimes I think it's really good for covers, or I don't know, the interiors when somebody does an old style, but they have the new colors and the new paper. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't seem as nostalgic to me. You know, I think it's got to be on that old paper. But yeah, Spider-Man 656, great story. And is it part of the big time? No, they don't have the big time one here. So, but anyways, yeah, really good. Spider-Man's been really good right now. Generation Hope, issue number 5. The cover, pretty good. Inside, still, no, I'm a little down on Generation Hope. And I don't think in here I was reading that it said it was a conclusion to this first arc, so, but I don't know, at any time I could probably drop this until maybe there's something really significant happening. Yeah, so, I don't know, I think I'm going to drop it. It's just not as good as, Hope's kind of a cool character, but I don't think much has been really great going on, like, I don't know, just without Cable being in the series, I'm not liking it. And the characters, especially when they had a lot of focus on that Kenji character, I didn't like that. Logan's being a terror out there, if you can hear right now. It's past his bedtime, and he hardly ever fusses. But tonight he definitely is. So I might bring him in for the next video here. DC Universe Legacies, issue number 10. Probably the last DC comic book I'm going to have for a little while, probably. Nothing else seems, I don't know, to my liking probably, I guess, to pick up some more DCs. But this one, I don't know, I'd say this whole series for me was probably good all the way up to right around till 8. 9 and 10 were not the best for me. It dealt with more of the new stuff. So it really just didn't play on me. I liked seeing all the old stuff and some of the stuff that I actually kind of somewhat knew about in the older DC universe. So, and it's kind of really good to go through the histories of that, but the last 2, man, they didn't end off strong for me, anyways. Fear Itself Prologue, Book of Skull, great art. I'm not even sure who did that. I think that's Derjovic, I think, for the cover. But Fear Itself Prologue, pretty cool. And basically this, you know, of course, the Nazis into all this Hitler or you know, magic and whatnot. So basically something from the past, from Red Skull's past, when they were trying a bunch of voodoo, you know, hoodoo kind of stuff, and this hammer had fallen to Earth, and now his daughter is trying to pick up where that thing left off, and it was a hammer that nobody could pick up, I guess, or so you get a sense that this may have something to do with a Thor mythology, in a sense, or something to do with Asgard. Because Thor's hammer, you know, nobody unless worthy can pick it up, so I wonder this hammer that nobody seems to be able to pick up, what that's all about. So, but pretty good prologue, and I'm going to be, I don't know, kind of excited to pick up some of the Fear Itself books. Hulk 30.1 just gets you geared up basically for the new story arc. Another general blaming Red Hulk for the death of Thunderbolt, because with the help of Bruce Banner, he was everybody thinks that Thunderbolt Ross was killed by the Red Hulk. So this general that had worked with Thunderbolt Ross in the past is got a hate on now for the Red Hulk, and yeah, he's out hunting him. So basically, good setup, introductory, gives you a quick skim over what's happened with the Hulk a little bit, and yeah, just good introductory. This one is a good jumping on point probably for Red Hulk. Some of the point ones haven't been, I think, jump on worthy, but that one seems to be. Comic book here for my wife. I'll probably end up reading it too, though. Artifacts, issue number 6. Reading it here and there, it seems kind of good. I think there's 13 issues, and throughout the series there's going to be so many issues drawn by one certain artist, and then another chapter of the series written by or drawn by another artist, and so forth. So the last arc, I'm not sure who did the Wiles Portacio, I guess is the name on there. So I think he's done stuff in Spawn books too, and his stuff was pretty good. Yeah, actually I remember a recent Violator cover he did too. So the art should be pretty good now. I didn't really like the previous art, but yeah, from all what I've heard and read a little bit, that Artifacts is supposed to be one of the best, I don't know, limited series going on right now. It's getting a lot of rave. Uncanny XMen annual number 3. A lot of people were kind of blah about this one. I only kind of picked up this one because one of the buyers I was had to get some comic books from that Horizon Comics didn't have. I just didn't want to get one comic book from one seller, so I try to fit in a couple more comic books, so it'd be more economical with shipping and blah blah blah. So picked this one up. Haven't read it yet, but it's, I think, basically a 3-part Escape from the Negative Zone, part 1, and it's going to cross over into Steve Rogers Super Soldier number 1, an annual, and then I think there's some other annual it's going to cross over to, I believe, Namor annual. So Steve Rogers one I would be happy to pick up. That's about the only one that's going to save me for this, or make it worthy, I guess. Probably, I'm hoping to have picked up and going to pick up the other annuals to continue this story. I don't know, because I don't want to get a bunch of comic books I'm not going to be really happy about, but I think I'll be happy about the Steve Rogers one, but haven't read that one yet. We got the Invincible Iron Man number 502 with what's his name, Doc Ock and Iron Man there, and I haven't read this one yet, but the Doc Ock storyline has been pretty good, and basically they were, they'd known each other even before he became Doc Ock and him Iron Man, and basically he's kind of like, well, you're such a smarty pants, why don't you fix me? And if you can't, well then I win, because you're not as much of a smarty pants as you made yourself out to be. So that's that. Yeah, so I'm liking that story arc. Probably, if nobody's reading Iron Man or want to jump on to, it's a good little story with, or if you're into Spiderman and you like the villains, this is probably a good story to pick up there. Last one here, this one actually came, or this was a back issue I had to get. This one was actually released on the 9th, and BPRD Hell on Earth Gods issue number 3 of 3. I don't know, hope this is really good. I did see a cover for an upcoming BPRD, the newer series, the next arc, with Hellboy on the cover, so great, it's going to be great if he's there. I'm hoping really in this comic book that he's at the last page or something like that, reveals that he's back. I hope so, but haven't read it yet. But I know he's coming back. Going to be so excited for that, and soon another Hellboy one-shot coming as well. So yeah, so there you guys go. That is books from, like I say, BPRD was from the 9th of March. Those other books were from the 16th. And next video here, I'll show you books from the 23rd that I got. See ya. Bye.